Hi, this is Lindsay Helton, the assistant principal at Alta Vista Elementary. Did you know that Tuesday, January 17th is Kid Inventor Day? It sure is. It is a real day, and we decided at Alta Vista that we were going to celebrate it for the first time this year. So our students had the opportunity to work at home with parents and family members to create an actual invention, a model of an invention, or just a drawing of an invention, and they brought it to school today. So I wanted to share some of the great things that we've got, and these are products from pre-K all the way down to 5th grade. So some of the things that our students came up with, we've got a shoe fly, and this helps keeps flies away from your food. We've gotten a cotton ball flyer, and that's a fun game that you can play. One of our 4th grade students came up with a Lego separator because she noticed that whenever she's taking her Legos apart, they start to stick, so she needed an invention for that. One of our students made a lava lamp using water, oil, and Alka-Seltzer. Another student who loves to play outside said, hey, I need a bag to hold my water bottle. So she found a bag and turned it into a water bottle holder. And that was actually a 2nd grade student. One of our 4th grade students, I love this project, came up with the DJs, and these are a fun alternative to your boring headphones. These light up and change colors to the pulse of the music. Another 2nd grader came up with the toothbrush he calls the Minator, and it's got the toothpaste and already in the toothbrush, so all you have to do is squeeze the button and the toothpaste comes out. How cool is that? In pre-K, Levi made this awesome game using blocks and marbles, and we can't wait for him to show us how that works. Also, we've got a maid helper robot, we've got a volcano, and we've got a lot of other cool projects that we're going to share with you today. Some of them are a water bottle, we've got a mobile trash can, and a clap-on TV. And then over here on the other side, and these are a bunch of 5th grade projects, we've got new inventions like a new facial cream and a model for a new type of boat. We've got products to help you pick things up easier and to clean. We've got robots to help you get ready for school. We've even got an air conditioner and a new game that a student invented. In just a minute, I can't wait to share with you some more information about some of the projects that our 5th grade students did here at Alta Vista Elementary. All right, so first, Adriana.
First, you cut 2 foil strips, cut the rim off the Ziploc lid, cut the straw, then push the wire through the straw. That's how I got that.
Okay.
So I rubbed the balloon on my head and touched it to the wire, and it just did that.
Okay,
yeah.
so will you show us again how your project works? Okay, so you're gonna rub the diaper on the balloon. Can you tell us why you rub the balloon on there?
Because it makes a little bit of electricity.
Okay, and so then,
If I don't wipe it, it won't do anything really.
okay, and so then when you put the balloon up there, it makes the aluminum foil drift apart, doesn't it? That's really cool. Where'd you get this idea from?
My grandma, she went online and said that we could probably do that yesterday when I went over to her house. She's the one that helped me with it.
You have an awesome grandma then, don't you? And then why is your invention useful? Like, what could it be used for?
Sometimes for fun, and sometimes if your electricity went out.
It could maybe work if you had a bigger balloon, maybe? Awesome job, Adriana. Thank you for sharing your project with us.
May I show my teacher?
All right, this is Dennis in 5th grade. Can you tell us, Dennis, about your kid invention?
This is a boat. I made it. I put a battery in I don't know what to say.
You put a battery in it, so does it work?
Yes.
Oh, wow. How is this boat different from other boats?
It can.
Do you think if you made a real life model of it, it would be faster than other boats?
Yes.
You think it would be easier to drive than other boats?
Yes, 'cause it's not heavy.
Okay, it's really light, so it's easy and it's fast to drive. Okay, what materials did you use to make it out of?
I just popsicles, car pieces, and I don't know what this is called.
Okay, foam? You think foam? All right. Thank you, Dennis. And you want to leave your project right there? All right, this is Brisa from 5th grade, and she's going to tell us about her kid invention today.
This is my invention. His name is Ready because he gets your kids ready for work, for their school, and it also gets you ready. You just put in an alarm clock, you type it in, and then you can, it's kind of like your alarm clock because it wakes you up. And then it also makes breakfast and lunch for you.
So moms and dads really need this invention, don't they?
Yeah.
What gave you the idea to make this invention?
Because sometimes my sister, whenever she's doing her hair or like washing her hair sometimes, it's kind of like already 7 whenever she's preparing her lunch and then we're late for school.
I see. So you saw a real life need for something like this to help you and your sister get ready for school? Yeah. If you were able to make this for real life, how much do you think it would cost?
A lot of work because to like make a motor for it or like put some wires into it, it'd be kind of hard.
So it'd be pretty challenging. So you'd want to charge a pretty good price for this invention, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. Awesome job. Thank you, Brisa. All right, this is David from 5th grade. David, can you tell us about your project?
Yes, my project is they're called Magic Gloves. Me and my partner Omar, he's in the nurse, but we wanted to solve the problem of whenever your parents or someone's cleaning like the restroom or the kitchen, you always get your hands dirty when you clean. So we made Magic Gloves, and we take sponges or rags and we put Velcro grips on the glove and the sponge or a rag, and you use it to clean.
So this makes it a lot easier to clean because you don't have to hold on to the sponges. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what made you think that this was a problem that we needed to solve? Do you have to do a lot of housework around the house?
Yeah.
So you thought, well, we need something to make this housework easier?
Yeah.
Awesome job. Thank you, David. So this is Eric and Gualberto in 5th grade, and they're going to tell us about their kid invention.
Well, we put magnets inside so anything magnetic can stick to the gloves and pick it up at the same time.
That's really cool. Can you show us how it works? Wow, it really works. So, Eric, what gave you all the idea to make this invention?
My dad, he kept on picking up nails, and I said, why don't you just use a magnet? But I had to do something to put them together, so that I wanted to put a glove in it. Instead of just picking it up with your fingers, you could just pick it up with the magnetic glove.
So did you make this for your dad to try out yet? Not yet. Are you going to try to show him this afternoon? I think he'll really appreciate that. Awesome job, guys. Thank you. This is 5th grader Terrence Costley, and he's going to tell us about his kid invention today. What does your invention do?
Well, it makes you where if you're watching a show, you gotta go get up and get your drink. You can just put this in your mouth and suck on it and put your drink.
Could you use this for like when you're riding a bicycle or when you're playing sports?
Yes, you can.
What made you think about this idea?
Because I missed my part of my show whenever I was trying to take a drink of something.
So you missed your show and you're like, man, I wish I had something that was just right there that I could drink out of? Awesome job. Thank you, Terrence. This is 5th grader Destiny Huerta, and she is going to tell us about her kid invention. Destiny, what is this and how is it helpful?
It's a trash can, and it's helpful because so whenever you're like comfortable and you don't want to throw stuff away, you could just drive that to you, and you could just drop it in there.
So what gave you the idea to make this trash can on wheels?
at my grandpa's eating an orange, and I didn't want to get up to throw my orange away, so I just thought of this. And
What did you use to make your invention?
I used a remote control play truck, a little box. The straws is for the antenna could stand up,
Okay.
and the trash can I just glued on, and I strapped the box with zip ties onto the truck.
And you did this all by yourself?
I had a little help from my mom.
That's really cool. Thank you, Destiny, and awesome job. This is 5th grader Evan, and he has invented the clap-on TV. Can you tell us more about your model invention, Evan?
Yes. This is the sensor, and it's like for old elderly people. If they lose their remote, they can just say, "TV, find the remote," and the TV will find the remote and start flashing.
So the remote flashes or the TV flashes?
The remote.
And you said it's a clap-on TV, so they can just clap and it comes on and off?
Yes, ma'am.
What gave you the idea to create this invention?
Because I'm tired of getting up and getting the remote.
So you wanted something easy, and do you ever lose the remote at home?
No.
No. Awesome. Thank you, Evan. This is 5th grade Hector, and he's going to tell us about his invention today. Hector, what did you make?
I made a exhaust fan cooler.
Okay, and how does that work?
I turned it on from the exhaust fan, and I put ice in there, so it comes out cool air.
Okay, so the air is sucked in right here, and there's ice in here, and then it comes out and it's going to be nice and cold. All right, let's try it. Oh, that is nice and cold. So what gave you the idea to make this, Hector?
My dad actually broke the fan, so I was thinking about it and said, "Dad, how can I put an exhaust fan and ice and make it to work?"
That's really cool. Did you have to do a lot of research, or was your dad able to kind of give you some ideas on where to start?
I give it onto my mind, and we got the stuff, and we make it work.
That's really cool. Thank you so much, Hector. All right, you want to unplug it? We're so glad you could join us today for our first annual Kid Inventor Day at Alta Vista Elementary. We can't wait to see what the kids come up with next year. And this is just one of the things that we're doing at Alta Vista to increase parent involvement at home and give students an opportunity to create and explore on their own. Thank you.